Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. And welcome to another edition of my Make It Monday, where each week I come on to Facebook Live and YouTube and share with you some craft projects that I'm working on or things that are inspiring me right now, in hopes that it would inspire you to do something creative this week. How was your weekend? It's also tax time in the United States, so I hope you guys are all up to date and all done with that. And anyway, so today I've got a special project. It's not so much a card, but if you are like me, where you have just boxes of cards and you've given them away, you send them out for birthdays and whatnot, and you still make a lot of cards. So that was what one of my customers was saying, and she said, I make a lot of cards, but what do I do with them? So my initial reaction was package them up and present them as gifts. So that's the genesis of today's video. I want to share with you a really simple note card folio that can package up to maybe 3 to 5 note cards, and that you can present it to a friend. You'd be surprised how many people would appreciate your cards. Oh, hi, Becky. I hope you're done with your taxes. Anyway, okay, so without further ado, let me switch the camera around and let's get started. I always have a hard time figuring out where this, the button to switch the camera around. Ooh, why is my camera looking like this? Is it blue for you guys? Oh, here we go. That was strange. I've never had that happen. Anyway, so in case you are not seeing this in the right color, I don't know what's going on with my camera, but this is Mango Melody. So in some ways, this is also an ode to Mango Melody. For those of you who are not aware, Mango Melody is retiring, and I'm so sad because it's one of those colors that I absolutely love. It's just a perfect kind of a yellowish orange that I seem to gravitate whenever I need to make a flower. But anyway, so yes, this is going away, and if you have an ink pad but not the re-inker, I would recommend you get the re-inker right away. It is on sale right now for only $3.50. I recommend you get one because the ink formulation will be changing in the next catalog. So in order for you to re-ink your current pad, you will need a current re-inker, not the one that is going to be sold with the new catalog in May. Yep, I know, I'm so sad. In fact, I had just bought more packs of the paper and another ink pad, but oh well, maybe it will come back as a returning color one of these days, right? Anyway, okay, so today I am going to share with you a really quick, easy note card folio so that you can package up your note cards easily. I'm not going to show you the finished product yet, so it's kind of like a mystery, but it's not really a mystery because you know it's going to hold your cards. But yeah, because I wanted to show you the bones of it, the structure of this thing. Okay, so we're going to start out with a 8.5 by 10. So this is an 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to cut 1 inch off of it. Okay, let me see. It's so hard trying to cut something with the camera in between this. Okay, now you want to save this. Okay, save this. And we're going to do some scoring. So the first scoring we're going to do is 4 3/4. 4 3/4. Okay, and the next score is 5 1/4. Oops, let me get this down here. Today it seems like the perspective of my camera is kind of all out of whack. Oh, I just don't know. 5 1/4. Okay. And then once that's done, we're going to flip it around and we're going to score at 4 3/4. I have to look at my cheat notes here. 4 3/4, and then 5 1/4. It's so easy to make. I can just envision you, everybody making a whole bunch of them, and then when you need it, it's right there ready for you. So this is how it looks like. There you go. See the score lines? Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. Score line. So I'm going to cut from here to there, okay? So I'm use my handy cutter here. I'm also making sure that you can see it on camera. Oh, one more. Okay. And the other side. Go from. Okay. So this we cut out. After we make this, you're going to say, duh, this is so simple. And that is the point. You know me, I don't do any difficult things. Okay, so this is the basis of the portfolio or the note card folio. And then this is going to be acting as a gusset to hold in your cards inside the portfolio. So let me go ahead. So you're going to need, this is 1 inch, right? So you're going to do 1 inch by 2 3/4. So 2 3/4. You need 2 of these. And you're going to be scoring this at 1 and 1 1/4. So there's 1 inch and 1 1/4. I don't know how I survived without the Stampin' Up! Trimmer in doing these 3D projects, because in the past it was just so difficult to try to score and cut. This just makes it so easy. 1 1/4. And especially with Stampin' Up, it also has metric system in here. I mean, talk about international instructions, not going to hold me back. Okay, so these are the gusset. So we're done. We're done with the cutting, so I can put this away. So I would recommend probably, so, okay, let's get started with this. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold all of these, and it would work be better if I had my bone folder, but I cannot see it. So I'm just going to go ahead and, you know what? I think I did something wrong here, because I already know the size is wrong. Oh, phooey. What did I do? I cut it wrong. So, but anyway, let me show you the instructions first, and then I'll show you the correct one. What did I cut wrong? I think I cut this too far up. That's what it is. Anyway, so pretend this is the correct cutting instructions. Ooh, this was really fun. So this is the gusset, and what you're going to do is you're going to glue it onto here, okay? I'm going to have to find a use for this weirdly shaped folio here. So there you go. So I'm using the mono adhesive glue because in case I mess up, which as you can tell, I've already messed up. So there. Okay, oops. There you go. Okay, so like this. And we're going to do it on the other side as well. I knew when I was scoring the paper, I was thinking to myself, that doesn't look right. But anyway, didn't want to stop and check. I should have. So here we go. Excuse me. Okay. So far with me. So these are the gusset. So basically what's going to happen, you're going to glue it up here, and that's going to hold your cards. Okay. So let me go ahead and glue this on, because Why not, right? Might as well just finish it. Now you have, just make sure that you got it right. There we go. Okay. Like that, okay? And over on the other side, you fold it and glue it on, okay? Oh, geez. So there, so this is the bare bones, the structure of the portfolio, okay? So, let me see here. Yeah, so it's not doing this because this is wrong. But anyway, so the idea is there. Okay, let me show you what I've got here. Ta-da! This is what I'm trying to say, is you can leave it blank until you decide what you want to coordinate it with your cards. And, oh, hi, Sally. See, with this one, remember, I'm going with the Mango Melody theme here. So this is one of the old papers that we have. And you just attach it on here. See? This is how it's supposed to look like, right? And it fits. Where did I put my boxes of cards? Oh, there we go. So you can just grab a whole bunch of cards and you can just fit it in there. And then on the other side, you'll put the envelopes. So there, isn't that cute? So one way I like to embellish these, let me put these away. One way I like to embellish them is with initials. This is kind of the Southern influence that I have from being in the South, is I embossed this letter A, could be B, could be C, right? And just stick it in the middle. So it's something personal for your recipient, right? This is one of the new alphabet sets that we have. That's part of the, oh, where did it go? Oh, wouldn't you know? Where did all my stuff go? Oh, here it is. There you go. Classic letters. It is classic for sure because it's not too cutesy, it's not too formal, and as you can see, it embosses well because it's just got the right thickness to it. It's not too thin for any of your monogramming needs, right? So this is one way I would dress up a really simple note card holder. It's personalized, and you just put, you know, and the frame here that I use is one of the frames, unfortunately, that is retiring, but it's a great deal. It's 40% off right now, and you can get it for $13.60, I believe is the price. So this is an awesome die set to have. You will not regret having this set. So besides doing initials and having oval frames, another way that you can do is like this. See, it kind of, I was going to, like, for example, this particular paper. See, it's a great way to use up your paper. And say you like this paper better. And what you can do is use, again, this frame and just give it some added interest like that. Okay, that's pretty too. So there you go. So if you have time, you can embellish it further, but if you don't, running out of time, need a last minute gift, all you need to do, you could just give it like this, put it in a cello bag, or add an initial. Or if you have time, you can always add a frame and add some flowers to it. Okay? Very versatile, very versatile. Of course, you can, and the beauty about using Stampin' Up! Papers is all the coordination. You know this will fit, right? So the last example I wanted to show you is this. Yes, You know, actually, funny you should say that, Becky, because I remember I had a friend who I had presented her with a set of note cards, and the next time I saw her, she gave me the empty note card holder back, and I said, what's this? She says, time to refill. So I'm like, okay, got it. So because, we as card makers, we think this is, oh, nothing, we're being humble, who would want it? But believe me, people appreciate these handmade cards, and it will be worth any little junk that you buy out in the street. This is going to be treasured for sure. So here's another version of a souped up version of this note card holder. As I said, you could make it simple and you can embellish it more. So again, I'm using the frames because I wanted you to see how versatile the frames are. And it's such a good deal right now. $13.60 for a set of frames. You're not going to regret it. And so if you look closely, this is a very busy pattern. And one of the tricks that I always use when it's too busy is I lay a vellum over it. But when I was working on this, it was just too plain. So what I did was, if you can see, I embossed it with the Fern embossing folder. And I think that worked. I hope you think so too. Anyway, well, at least I liked it. Anyway, so here is the frame. And then, of course, this, unfortunately, is also going away. So sad. But so I added the flower here, and that's a nice little set. Oops. And then you can have matching cards to go with it, from the whole set, right? So a very well-loved gift for sure. And what I would do is just slip it in a cello bag, fold it over. If you want, you can do a belly band or just present as is. So I've got the simple version and a souped up version, but both very easy to make, very easy to make. So excuse this little mistake that I did, but the instructions I will post in the description box after this video so that you can make one yourself, yeah? Again, don't hide your cards, be proud of them, and make more cards and give more cards. What was the saying is make a card, mail a card, mail a card, make a card, give a card. Yep, that's what it is. So, yeah, with Mother's Day around the corner, this might make a really nice little gift. Maybe not so much your mother, because probably you would want to give her something more, but like, your girlfriends who are mothers, just a little token of appreciation, so anyway, yep. Love vellum. Vellum is a great way to kind of tone down any bright, busy paper that you have, but it still comes through, shows through, yeah. Okay, today is a quick little version, and I hope to see you at my next class. I have one May 6th, and what we'll be doing is we will be creating this basket card, okay? And this is kind of an interesting way of doing a class, so it's different. It's going to be only $15. I'll have enough paper. I'll give you enough supplies to make 2 baskets, and then you bring your floral image stamps or whatever you think you want, like fruits or whatever, and we'll play with it, and then you will finish the card there like that. We'll see how that works. I hope you'll join me. It is May 6th. It's a Saturday, so it's a Saturday class, means it starts at 4 o'clock at Opus 1. Okay, so I hope you'll join me. Make sure you message me so I can save a spot for you. Okay, so this is the May 6th class. We're going to be making this card, and bring your favorite floral stamps or fruit stamps, whatever you want to put on to this card. And I will have the paper, the cardstock, for you to make the actual card. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you'll be inspired enough to make something this week. And be sure to leave a comment and let me know that you're here so I can say thank you. And if you think that you have a friend who might enjoy this video, be sure to share it. All right, sharing is caring. All right, thank you so much, and I will see you next Monday. Right, bye-bye.